Newman. We'll focus on them obviously at the start. Neil Cragg in the 1, Newman in the 2. And the first 5-minute section of the A final about to get underway here, so focus on the lead cars for this one at the very front of the field as we get underway. And it's go here in Valladolid. Neil Cragg with the early lead in car number 1, and off there further down the field, I think that may have been for the car number 4. Car number 4 being Daniel Kobovic, but it's Neil Cragg here with the great lead in the early going, getting away from the second place cars and indeed the rest of the field. So it's Cragg followed by Martin, Lee Martin, Jörn Newman down to 3rd place. So Neumann so fast on the early going, but there goes Lee Martin. Lee Martin there with a bit of a spillage. If we go to the battle for 3rd place at HPI Hairpin, look at them all so close together. Jörn Neumann has broken away, but it's the battle for 3rd that's interesting here. And a crash further back there for the number 6, the number 6 of Joona Häkkinen and the number 7 of Carlos Pineda Fidel. Cragg leading the way from Neumann. So Cragg, Neumann, Orlowski, the top 3. In 4th position it is Carlos Pineda Fidel, Daniel Kobovic in 5th. And up to 6th from 10th position on the grid it is Tom Cockerill. But we continue to follow the 3rd place car. For the time being. Though if we can hold it at the straight for just a little while, for the last 5 cars that are all basically in unison here.
1, 2, 3, 7,
and those cars are in the order: Peter Pinish in 6th, Hubert Honigl in 7th, Lee Martin, who's fallen back down the order now, in 8th, Tom Cockerill in 9th, and Joona Häkkinen in 10th. Cockerill now fallen down to 10th. But that's a good battle out there on track. The top 5 is spread out. Bottom 5, not so much at all. Pinish in 6th position. Tom Cockerill falling back in 10th position, unfortunately. There you see those 4 cars all together. Pinish, Honigl, Martin and Häkkinen all together out there on track. All getting over the double cleanly, but 3 of them making contact there. That leaves the number 5 car in 7th place. That is Lee Martin taking advantage of Joona Häkkinen and Hubert Honigl getting together there. So Lee Martin recovering, had a very good start and has had a slightly less conspicuous race ever since. But with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining here, he is on a recovery drive up to 7th place. Is he going to make that move for 6th position? Over the double they go, so let's focus on that battle for 6th, the green car and the orange car. Over the triple, the Fiat triple they go. Into the HPI hairpin. Of course, Fiat and HPI are sponsors here on RC Racing TV for this weekend. And looking around the outside at turn 2, not able to make it stick, but Lee Martin, great action here between them.
4, 8, 5, 6, 10, 9.
And through goes Lee Martin. And in the process there, Peter Pinish pushed further down the order. Lee Martin through. That's Martin there. And if we just look at the Fiat triple now, we have a great battle there, although that's just changed. Car 4 through. car 4 of Daniel Kobovic through for 4th position, I believe. But with 18 seconds remaining, let's try and locate the leader. It is Neil Cragg, just going over the Fiat Triple now and into the corner before the bridge. So Neil Cragg on his final lap, and then we'll stay on the start-finish line as the cars come through. So we'll stay with Cragg until the end of this one, then we'll wait at this line here. So Cragg crosses the line. Second place across is Jan Neumann. Third place, Michael Olowski. Battle still going on further down the order. We wait for 4th place to come through. There is the 4th place car, Daniel Kobovic. 5th place, Lee Martin. Una Hattinen across in 6th. Peter Panish in 7th. Hubert Honigel in 8th. Carlos Pineda Vidal losing out to Tom Cockerill on that final lap. But it is Neil Cragg with the best first heat here, or the best first leg of this, the A final. We'll be back with more coverage later on here on RC Racing TV, but for now it is Neil Cragg in the lead of this one. Thanks for watching this broadcast of the first leg of the A final. We'll be back for more soon.